I request everybody to keep your mobile phone in a silent mode. I request Senior Counsel, Mr. P.R. Raman, to accompany the Learned Advocate General, Mr. R. Shanmugasundaram, to the dais. I request Senior Counsel, Mr. Parthasarathi, to accompany Honorable Mr. Justice M.M. Sundaresh to the dais. I request Senior Counsel, Mr. S. Ravindran, to accompany Honorable Mr. Justice N. Kribakaran to the dais. And I now request Senior Counsel, Mr. Rangabashyam, to accompany Honorable Chief Justice to the dais. I kindly request all to rise for the Tamil Thai Valthukku.
May I request the dignitaries on the dais to light the Kuthuvilakku.
May I request our leader of the bar, the Learned Advocate General, Mr. R. Shanmugasundaram, to present a flower bouquet and a memento to my Lord Honorable Chief Justice, Mr. Sanjeev Banerjee. Next, may I request our trustee, Mr. V. Rakapashyam, to present a flower bouquet and memento to Honorable Mr. Justice N. Kribakaran. Next, I request Senior Advocate Mr. S. Parthasarathi to present a flower bouquet and memento to Honorable Mr. Justice M. Sundaresh. Next, I request Learned Senior S. Ravindran to present a flower bouquet and a memento to our Advocate General, Mr. Arshan Mugasundaram.
May I request Learned Senior Mr. B. Rangapashyam, Member Ad hoc Committee MBA, to deliver the welcome address.
It's my distinct pleasure to extend a very warm welcome to my Lord the Chief Justice, Mr. Justice Sanjeev Banerjee, the judge with work conscious who works up to 9 p.m. in the night in his Lordship chamber. I am very glad to welcome you, my Lord, for this august function. My Lord, Honorable Mr. Justice Kribakaran, who is the person behind this function, with novel idea, he has motivated and collected so much of money from our legal fraternity to offer the deserving juniors entrance of the profession. My Lord, I am very happy to invite you, my Lord, in this occasion. My Lord, Honorable Mr. Justice M. Sundaresh, Judge always with pleasant. None of the bar members had any bitter experience in his Lordship's tenure for the past 13 years. Lord, I am very happy to invite you, Lord, for this function. The Honorable Advocate General of the Government of Tamil Nadu, Mr. R. Shanmugasundaram, and also the ex officio trustee of this Madras Bar Association Charitable and Welfare Trust, sir, in this function. Former presidents, secretaries of Madras Bar Association, Chairman Mr. P.S. Amalraj and other office bearers of the Bar Council of Tamil Nadu and Puducherry, President Mr. Mohanagasan and other office bearers of Madras High Court Advocate Association, and the present Tellers Committee, Chairman Mr. Chellaya and their team in the Madras High Court Advocate Association, Mrs. Lucial Ramesh, the President, and the other office bearers of the Women Lawyers Association, Mr. Chengutuvan and other office bearers of the Law Association in the High Court campus, respected senior advocates and our ad hoc committee members of the Madras Bar Association, the Registrar General, the Registrar District Judiciary, Registrar Admin, and Registrar IT, and all other officials of this Honorable High Court, members of the press and media, the beneficiaries assembled here today, ladies and gentlemen, our warm welcome to one and all to be present here. We are meeting today in the midst of a it is also a privilege for me to welcome all the judges who have accepted the invitation and present in this august occasion. Lords, our warm welcome to you all. The Madras Bar Association was established in the year 1865, and we had recently celebrated 150 years of its standing in the very same premises 5 years ago. The deed of declaration of the Madras Bar Association Charitable and Welfare Trust was executed on 13th November 1995. Mr. M. Ravindran, Senior Advocate, who was the then President of the Madras Bar Association. The objects of the trust were to provide legal, cultural and philanthropic services for the benefit of the legal fraternity and their dependent family members. The Madras Bar Association has always stood in the forefront when it comes to the service to the nation and to our fraternity. We have always been there whenever there is a need, whether it is for Kargil Relief Fund or Tsunami Relief or Chennai Flood Relief, Kaja Cyclone Relief, COVID Relief or any other services. Towards the humanity and legal fraternity, we have conducted several programs, seminars, moot courts, etc. for the betterment of our legal fraternity during the past few decades. In pursuance of the same, it gives me great pleasure to state that the trust has donated 42,65,000 to 85 deserving advocates and their families, members who have suffered due to the COVID-19 pandemic. The Madras Bar Association established a COVID-19 help desk consisting of 15 advocate members who have rightfully earned the title of COVID-19 warriors by providing timely help and assistance to the advocates and their family members in getting admission in hospitals, arranging for transportation, etc. Furthermore, the trust will on this day provide motorcycles and scooters to the deserving members of the bar, junior advocates, from the funds available with the trust from the liberal donors of our association. I am proud to say 95% of the donations have been received from the senior advocates and advocates of Madras Bar Association. This trust thrives on benevolence of the community lawyers who have always acted with haste in trustful time to help the deserving. Today, with the section of our legal fraternity is in need of assistance during this pandemic, and as a need of our Honorable Mr. Justice N. Krigavaran suggested that the MBA along with the other senior members of the legal fraternity shall come together to sponsor two-wheelers to young, upcoming and deserving lawyers who require the same to the shuttle between the various courts within the city, and this may help them in a long run to develop their practice. Taking in suggestion with this considered the necessity and deemed it fit for formulate a scheme which will help the upcoming lawyers during this pandemic. Applications were called for, and after scrutiny, we have selected 103 applicants. The deserving advocates were selected and being awarded with the two-wheelers provided by the members of the Bar and MBA Charitable Welfare Trust. The function today marks a crowning achievement of the Madras Charitable and Welfare Trust by taking on a most unique scheme. Young lawyers do not always come from privileged background. The work of a youngster in this profession is incomplete today without appearances in various trial courts and tribunals situated at considerable distances from each other. By this scheme of presenting a simple and effective mode of transportation, their hesitation to take on work in various judicial and quasi-judicial forms will be eliminated, leading to the boost in their respective career. As a scheme, it is a simple one for us, but a huge bonus for the beneficiaries. I wish all them my very best. Thank you very much for all assembled here for our request and gracing this occasion. Thank you very much.
May I now request our Honorable Advocate General, Mr. R. Shanmugasundaram, to deliver his presidential address.
Good evening to all of you. Honorable Chief Justice, Honorable Justice Kripakaran, Honorable Justice M.M. Sundaresh, Honorable Judges of Madras High Court, the Chairman of the Ad hoc Committee, Mr. Rangabhashyam, and the members, Mr. S. Parthasarathi, Senior Advocate, Mr. S. Ravindra, Senior Advocate, and Mr. Raghuraman, Senior Advocate, and my dear friends and colleagues in the bar, very good evening to you. I am delighted to know that Bar Association is taking up such a project of assisting so many of our members of the bar by providing them a facility which they require. You know, in this pandemic for the last 1.5 years or more, I have known directly many advocates have quit the profession, have gone home. I know in my office, 3 advocates, juniors, have gone back to their native places. In such a situation, the Bar Association has come forward to share their belongings, wealth, because I am reminded of a Thirukural. Saint Thiruvallar has said, ஈத்துவக்கும் ஈகை ஈத்து உவக்கும் இன்பம் அறியார்கோள் தாமுடைமை வைத்திழக்கும். That is the Kural which says தாமுடைமை is self-possession. If somebody preserves it and somebody thinks that is the pleasure, that is not the pleasure. தாமுடைமை வைத்திழக்கும் வன்கணவர் ஈத்துயக்கும், by giving the pleasure is more. That the Bar Association has come forward to do, sharing their wealth, and I also request them to share the knowledge to others. With these words, I congratulate the Bar Association and thank you very much.
No. May I request the Honorable Chief Justice to hand over the keys for the beneficiaries of the two-wheeler scheme. May I request Mr. Udaya Dev, Vinod Kumar, Marudha Pandi, Venkatesan, and Manikandan to come to the dais. Udaya Dev, Vinod Kumar, Mr. P. Marudha Pandian, Mr. E. Venkatesan, and Mr. V. Manikandan. May I now request Honorable Mr. Justice N. Kripakaran to hand over the keys to Ms. G. Satya, M. Ramani, and M. Usha. Dinesh and C. Narayan. May I request Honorable Mr. Justice M. Sundaresh to hand over the keys to Mr. M. Dinesh and C. Narayanan. They are provided with a vehicle which to their convenience. On behalf of the Madras MBA Charitable and Welfare Trust, a new scheme has been evolved to also benefit the children of the advocates. May I request Mrs. Devi to bring her child who succumbed to COVID. May I request the Honorable Chief Justice. Mr. P. Jyoti and P. Prakash, R. Prakash. And Mrs. Uma. The handing over of the benefit schemes, the vehicles and the scholarship amounts will be following in a day or two.
May I request Mr. S. Ravindran, Senior Advocate, to deliver speech on MBA Charitable and Welfare Trust.
Good evening to everyone. My Lord the Chief Justice, my Lord Mr. Mr. Kirbagaran, my Lord Mr. Sundaresh, Lord learned judges of the High Court, Senior Advocate, members of the bar and others. Mr. Our President, Mr. Sundareshan, when he told us that after his tenure is over, there will be an ad hoc committee to run the association, and we were selected. I thought we are going to just do some administrative work, but the situation was so overwhelming that we had to handle on a day-to-day basis plight of many poor advocates who lost their lives, whose parents were separated from them, children died. There was a cry for help. Fortunately, the MBA Trust had a lot of money, and we took up on the challenge, and I'm sure to great extent we met it by providing financial assistance to deserving advocates. We meticulously, four of us, burnt midnight oil, scrutinized all the papers. If there is any iota of doubt, we did not accept it, but we erred on the liberal side. And when so much money is available, it's my duty to list out the names of the advocates who gave such huge money. And if I don't do that, I'll be failing in my duty. With the permission of the audience, I'll read out the names of the advocates who donated liberally to the trust, which has resulted in this financial assistance which we are given today. I'll read out the names in alphabetical order. Ajmal Khan, Amal Raj, Anid Krishnan, Arvind Dattar, Arvind Pandian, Babu, A.L. Gandhimani, HBS Partners, J.S.B. Dolia, Jose John, Karthik Ranganathan, Karthik Seshadri, T.S. Gajinavi, R. Krishnan, Krishnan Sinivasan, Murli Krishnan, Natarajan, E. Om Prakash, G.R. Palnivappan, S. Prabhagar, V. Prakash, S.R. Rajgopan, P.S. Raman, S. Ramasubramaniam Raja, J. Ravindran, Chandrasekharan, Satish Parasaran, J. Sivananda Raj, P. Subbareddy, A.R.L. Sundar, then A. Tyagarajan and Wilson. They have donated liberally for the Junior Welfare Fund, on which we were able to distribute scooters and two-wheelers. Then there is another heading called COVID Victim Advocates Child Adoption Education Scheme. The donors are R. Chandrasekhar, V.P. Raju, P.R. Raman, Rita Chandrasekharan, A.L. Somayaji, A.R.L. Sundareshan, and M. Suresh Kumar. There is another relief called as COVID Relief Pasha, Arvind Subramaniam, Ashok Kumar, Ashwin, Badar Sayed, Dhanraj, Muhammad Fazal Ali, J.S.B. Dolia, O.S. Karthikeyan, R. Natarajan, V. Prakash, P.S. Raman, A.R. Ramanathan, A. Ramesh, P. Ravishankar, P. J. Rishikesh, A. Sashidharan, A. Srinivasan, A. Sriram, P.S. Vasantakumar, and R. Vivekanandan. On behalf of Advocate Association and our committee, I thank all these gentlemen with folded hands for coming forward to give the relief. This is the profession where we call even our opponent as my learned friend. We call each other brothers and sisters. It is the profession where we earn and we also share. I thank the donors for liberally coming forward to give this donation, through which we continue to give such benefits to the deserving advocate. Thank you so much. I'm happy to announce Mr. Justice Raja has donated rupees 25,000 to the fund. Thank you very much, Milo. Thank you very much.
ஔவையாரின் அருந்தமிழ் கனி, புறநானூற்றில் அற்புத ஆய்வு பணி, நீதிபதி சுந்தரேஷ் தமிழ்ச்சுடர்கனி, இனிய தமிழ் மொழியில் தேமாங்கனி, அனைவருக்கும் பிடித்த இதயக்கனி. We are very grateful to invite Honorable Mr. Justice M.M. Sundaresh. Your Lordship is a conscious keeper of justice, and your Lordship's deeply immersed empathy for junior lawyers has been widely recognized by the bar. Your Lordship has always been courteous to the bar and encouraging to the lawyers. Your Lordship is a well-known scholar in Tamil, and your Lordship's speeches and lectures on Purananuru, Avayar are a great source of knowledge to the legal fraternity. It gives us immense pleasure and privilege in welcoming your Lordships for this august function and request your Lordships to address the gathering.
Thank you. My Lord the Chief Justice, my esteemed, not brother-in-law, Justice N. Kiribagaran, my sister and brother judges, Learned Advocate General, S. Ravindran, Senior Advocate, Mr. Rangabashyam, Senior Advocate P.R. Raman, Senior Advocates, lawyers, members of the registry, a very good evening to all of you. I stand before you with a sense of satisfaction and emotion. Since the compounder has said something about me, let me switch over to Tamil. I think that would be more appropriate. The learned advocate general சொன்னாங்க ஒரு திருக்குறளை கோட் பண்ணி சொன்னாங்க. மிக அருமையான திருக்குறள். வழக்கறிஞர்களுடைய மூத்த வழக்கறிஞர்களும் மற்ற வழக்கறிஞர்களும் ஒரு இளம் வழக்கறிஞர்களுக்காக செய்திருக்கின்ற இந்த ஒரு ஏற்பாடு மிகவும் பாராட்டக்கூடியது. வள்ளுவன் சொன்ன மாதிரி பகுத்துண்டு பல்லுயிர் ஓம்புதல் நூலோர் தொகுத்து உலற்றலாம் தலைன். இருப்பதை பகிர்ந்து கொள்ள வேண்டும். உண்பது நாளி உடுப்பது இரண்டு, செல்வத்தின் பயனே பிறர்க்கு ஈதல். இது புறநானூற்றில் கணக்காயருடைய மகன் நக்கீனார் பாடிய பாடல். இருப்பதை பிரித்து பகிர்ந்து செல்ல வேண்டும். சீஃப் ஜஸ்டிஸ் நீங்கள் சொன்னீங்க, மிக வழக்கறிஞர்களாக நீங்கள் பண்ணீங்க. இந்த கொரோனா வந்த காலத்தில் எப்படி அவர் செயல்பட்டார் என்பதை நான் பார்த்தவர். நான் இளம் வழக்கறிஞர்கள் கஷ்டப்பட்டதைப் போல கீழமை நீதிமன்றத்தில் நீதிபதிகளும் மிக சிரமத்தில் உள்ளார்கள் அந்த காலகட்டத்தில். அவர்களோடு சேர்ந்து நீதித்துறையிலே பணியாற்றவர்களும் மிகுந்த பாதிப்புக்கு உள்ளானார்கள். ஒரு சூழ்நிலை இப்படி 2 பேர் இறந்த பொழுது, ஒரு நாள் நான் தலைமை நீதிபதி அவர்களை பார்க்கின்ற பொழுது அப்படியே கண்ணில் அப்படியே கண்ணீர் இருந்தார். நான் சொன்னது உண்மை. He was in tears. நான் கேட்டேன், சீஃபை கேட்டேன், சீஃப் ஆர் யூ ஆல் ரைட்? He said, what is the point in my sitting here? I am just repeating what he said actually. He said, I would have been happier if my life is taken away instead of the 2 young officers. And that's the quality of a Chief Justice we have here. Not only that, some of my sister and brother judges, naturally, after seeing the unfortunate occurrence, they are exchanging messages in the WhatsApp. I knew what happened. Now, by the time they were expressing things, he moved very fast. I think he called the Advocate General. He made sure a substantial part of money is given to the bereaved family of the judicial officers. And then steps are immediately taken to give appointments on compassionate grounds. The same was done to the staff also. At the end of the day, we are human beings. One would have a different role, but the concern for fellow human beings is more important. I do not wish to say anything except by telling all the young lawyers who received this gift, மிகவும் மகிழ்ச்சியான நாள் உங்களுக்கு. அறம் என்பது மணிமேகலையில் அழகாக சொல்லுவாங்க. அறம் எனப்படுவது யாதன கேட்பின் மறவாது கேளீர், மண்ணுயிர்க்கெல்லாம் உண்டியும் உடையும் உரையிலும் அல்லது காண்பது வேறியில் என்று. It's a basic concept for a human, not only for a human being, for a fellow living being. We need to give and share what we have. அதை செய்யுங்கின்ற பொழுது அன்றே செய்ய வேண்டும். இளங்காடிகள் சொல்வார், நாளை செய்வோம் அறம் என்றெனில் இன்றைய கேள்வி நல்லுயிர் நீங்கினும் நீங்கும் இதுவென உணர்ந்து வாழும் நாள் உணர்ந்தோர் முதுநீர் உலகில் முழுவதும் இல்லைங்க. Nobody can say what is in store for you tomorrow. Do not postpone charity. Do it. I can only fit into this statement by the saint with brother Kribagaran, by my brother-in-law Kribagaran. Man with the golden heart. Whenever we go for a walk, usually during evening time on the weekend, he sees someone who is in need. அப்படியே பாக்கெட்டில் எடுத்து அப்படியே கொடுப்பார். சில நேரத்தில் 500 இருந்தாலும் வந்தாலும் அப்படியே கொடுத்துருவார். எம்மா நீ வாழ்க. நன்றி, வணக்கம்.
ஆலயத்தின் அருட்கரம், மாண்பு கொண்ட கிருபாகரம், எல்லோருக்கும் அன்னையின் கரம், இவ்வையத்தின் பெருவரம், பிறருக்கு உதவுவதில் நிரந்தரம். His Lordship's Honorable Mr. Justice N. Kribagaran has always been known to be a people's judge. He is deeply cherished and admired across all sections of society as a reformer of the justice system. Your Lordships is more known for your teeming empathy and boundless compassion for the underprivileged and movefully towards the young aspiring legal fraternity. It is our greatest pleasure to have your Lordships amongst us today. May I invite your Lordships kindly address the gathering.
Welcome. Good evening to all of you. First of all, I have to thank all the donors from my bottom of the heart. Heeding to my request to donate very liberally. About 1 crore rupees has been donated by magnanimous and liberal great advocates. This out of 1 crore, almost 1 crore. The Bar Association requested 20 lakhs rupees to be used for the families who suffered due to COVID-19. So 20 lakhs has been allotted for that. Thereafter, these 100 vehicles have been purchased. The balance, which is capable of getting 25 more vehicles, I think in 2 or 3 weeks we may distribute in Madurai bench to the deserving advocates. I would like to make it clear, it is not the Madras Bar Association of money. It is members of the Advocate Association also there. Madras Women Lawyer Association also donated, and therefore it cannot be confined and it cannot be taken credit only by the Bar Association. The distribution only done by Bar Association, especially by Rangabhashyam. So all the advocate associations are involved. The credit should go to all. Of course, we are not underestimating the role of the Madras Bar Association, because they have done all the work, application, even format of the application, which requires so many hours to be finalized. Mr. Rangabhashyam every day used to call me 3 times or 4 times to finalize that and invite applications, what are the clauses to be included. And he has personally interviewed through the telephone, of course, to see that, to verify the statements made in the applications. Sir, I thank you from my bottom of my heart, and all the members very meticulously has done it. Very meticulously. There are many donors, names have been read out, but two persons I would like to mention. Three persons. Whenever they appear before the court, I used to make a request. Sir, senior, you can contribute for the welfare of the juniors. We would like to purchase two-wheelers for the deserving junior advocates. Many people immediately agreed, and they gave the check, or even through transfer they made the money, they paid. Mr. Om Prakash, Mr. Subbareddy, Mr. Karthik Ranganathan, they voluntarily came. Sir, you are collecting some money for the welfare of the advocates, junior advocates, we are offering. They voluntarily gave. I have not made any request to them. So I thank them specially. Love has to be shared, not necessarily between lovers, with all living kind in the world. We should be compassionate to our fellow human being, compassionate towards the animal, all the birds. The human being is to share the love and be compassionate to other living beings. This profession was a very wonderful profession. It is considered to be a noble profession. It was considered to be a noble profession. That has to be changed, and it is be made present. His profession is a noble profession that is in the hands of the youngsters, in the hand of the senior advocates. Because of the lack of direction, sometimes it is going directionless. And this kind of meetings and this kind of events will make everybody to be responsible, to know the responsibility towards the society, responsibility towards the fellow human being, responsibility towards the junior advocates. I suffered because of lack of vehicles when I started my career. I am a village boy from a remote village. Even now my village is lacking transport facilities. I know what is the sufferings of the villagers, even for public transportation. For a junior advocate, the vehicle is a must to compete in this competitive profession, because competition has become now cutthroat. Because every year about 2,35,000 advocates are coming out, thanks to the generous attitude of the Bar Council of India. Mr. Gopal Subramaniam was the Solicitor General, ex officio chairman of Bar Council in 2010. He said that there was many number of law colleges without any infrastructures. And what is required is only 170 law colleges in this country. Now, as I have said, because of this generous attitude of Bar Council, it is 2,885 law colleges are there. Even councils are functioning as law colleges. Very unfortunate. All half-baked lawyers. It started like this. I appointed one advocate, Mr. Lajpati Rai, in Madurai bench to visit a illegal mine and file a report. 2 lakhs rupees was fixed as a remuneration. I know that he will not take that amount. I said that, Mr. Lajpati Rai, you know that you are very magnanimous, you can donate to the junior advocates. And along with the others, about 10 vehicles were purchased, and that was distributed in my last stint in Madurai bench. That was the first one. At that time, I totally reserved everything for women advocates. Immediately, Justice Pugayani said that, what is this? You should make a reservation for male advocates also. and it was divided 5 male advocates and 5 women advocates. If we start helping every junior, this profession will shine like anything. Because many people are from downtrodden, from village, and they may not have all the facilities which the urban kids have got. For that, only generous advocates, senior advocates should help. I request through this meeting to adopt one junior advocate. Every senior should adopt one junior advocate, so that advocate's profession will be taken care of. And that will help the advocate to come up in life, to come up in the profession. Mr. Justice Sundaresh said about our Honorable Chief Justice. You could see, even we will enter the High Court campus, but by 9:30 you will be in the High Court campus. By 8:30, if you leave the High Court campus, even his vehicle will be there. Such a hard-working Honorable Chief Justice we have got. And he is not only hard-working, he is very benevolent. He is very benevolent, very kind. It is our fortune that we have got the Honorable Chief Justice. That too at the time of Corona, and he has taken care of all the subordinate judiciary and also our brother judges. So the compassion is the basic point. And all the senior advocates or those who are doing well, those who are fortunate, please help fellow human being, fellow advocate. Then the joy of sharing, that is most important. If the sharing your wealth will multiply, not only the multiply the joy, but also your wealth also will இறக்க இறக்க தான் சுரக்கும் செல்வர் கழகு செழுங்கிழைத்துண்ணல். That is a Tamil wording. The importance of the two-wheeler is one can understand, because now there are various tribunals and courts are located in various areas of the Madras. You have to travel to south to reach the Human Rights Commission or the Green Tribunal. You have to travel to the east, to the GT, and to the west to reach the Pollution Control Board and also GT, Egmore Court and the other forums. So for the upcoming lawyer, the two-wheeler is important. I request the beneficiaries to wear helmet and ride the vehicle slowly, not with speed, because speed is the biggest killer in our country. 75% of the accidents are occurring because of the speed. So don't be in a hurry. Please drive slowly. You should think of your family while driving it. But we cannot prohibit or prevent or request some of them to not to drink. It is their right. But don't drink and drive. Have a safe journey. If you have a safe journey, your profession will also be very safe. I thank all the donors and all the members who have assembled here. Thank you very much.
பயன்தூக்கார் செய்த உதவி நயன்தூக்கின் நன்மை கடலில் பெரிது. The meaning of the Tirukkural is, if you weigh the excellence of a benefit which is conferred without weighing the return, it is larger than the sea. Today we gathered to offer assistance to aspiring junior advocates. Our Honorable Chief Justice participation in this event itself demonstrates that my Lord's heart is bigger than the sea. My Lord's observation in orders reflects his concern for social causes. What my Lords think today, we think tomorrow. Lordship is always one step ahead than all of us when we are wondering how to face the COVID-19 situation. And your Lordship has been monitoring the entire COVID situation throughout the state in suo motu writ petition, which has been guiding the government to conduct its affairs. Shraddhar Sate Amra Apna Ki Sagote Janai. I try my level best to pronounce the Bengali words properly. If anything wrong in my pronunciation, I apologize, my lords. I welcome your lordship with great respect. Now I request my lords, Honorable Chief Justice, to address the gathering.
My esteemed brothers, Kribakaran and Sundaresh on the dais, my dear colleagues, brothers and sisters, Mr. Advocate General, office bearers of the Bar and the Bar Council, senior advocates, learned lawyers, ladies and gentlemen. There is love among adversaries. There is also hope in despair. And while I may not be able to match the heady words of Justice Sundaresh, I may not have understood it, but I saw how with rapt attention everyone was focused on him. Or the down-to-earth emotion, very earthy emotion of Justice Kribakaran, which comes straight from his heart. But I can tell you that this pandemic has been a great education personally for me, because it just tells you, puts you in place and tells you how insignificant you are and how little you are able to control. Over the last 4 or 5 weeks, I've been going out to some of the districts to educate myself, because justicing is not done by throwing judgments from a chamber. You need to get to know the people. You need to know how they go about their lives. You interact with the judicial officers. I see the spark in the eyes of the Munsif who's joined the other day as he gets a chance to talk to his Chief Justice. I see the enthusiasm of a junior lawyer who is allowed to pose a question without inhibition. And I see doddering senior lawyers in Taluka courts coming because it's a once-in-a-lifetime event. But I thank them all because the education is for myself, for me to understand. I start with a big disadvantage of not knowing the language, which is very important, because there's a high emotion element which is involved in distress. And justice, doing justice, implies trying to remove injustice. In this state in particular, great strides have been made in ensuring social justice. The imbalances remain. Probably some of the wrongs may have been righted, but we still need to work a lot to remove the prejudices. The one simple thing that I implore everyone about is, like charity begins at home, start by doing small things at home. You know, I've completely stopped, and I get very angry when I find people taking off their shoes and entering the chamber or the courtroom because, you know, they are low-placed employees and can't wear their shoes in the presence of any senior official. You know, things like that. The very idea is so demeaning and we have to get rid of it. When I was in Calcutta and I became a judge, and some Badli workers, they were not the regular workers, they were temporary workers, who came with their problems to me, and my one rule was, if you come to my chamber, you have got to sit down and talk to me. They were so uncomfortable sitting down that they half bent and almost didn't touch their backs to the chair seats. This is something that we have to respect humans. We have to, we may be doing different kinds of jobs. We may be having different areas, spheres of operation. But respect as human beings is an absolute must. And there can be no social justice without basic dignity for the human being. I've also been talking about lawyers and judges being together with staff and everybody, even lawyer staff, your peons, your clerks, being part of the same family. They're not two sides of the coin, because two sides of the coin don't meet. We meet very often. We may argue, we may disagree, but there must be this respect for each other. We are still going through very difficult times, and I'm deeply saddened that we have not been able to open up the system even more, where participation can be more lawyers can come in, we can have, more physical hearings. But the time is not ripe. And I am to blame if you think why the system has not opened up. I take all of the blame. But as much as I take the blame, I say that, I repeat, that we must err on the side of caution. We must not let what happened during the second surge to hit us again. Let us wait a few weeks more. We've got to used to a way of functioning, and we'll get there. We'll cross the pandemic, and we'll look back and maybe we'll have a laugh as much as we remember those who we have lost, and the patrons who have come forward to stand by them, to extend help and to be a part of their lives. I thank the Madras Bar Association and all the associations, as Justice Krupakaran said, for being so considerate, for organizing this program. My heart goes out to the young lawyers. I've spent more time as a lawyer than as a judge. I remember the days when we would struggle and when I would walk about 3.5 or 4 kilometers every night to save 50 paisa, which cost me the bus. I remember those days when I was already married. I joined the profession slightly late. And my wife and I, we would have mashed potatoes and rice for lunch and aloo chokha and chawal for dinner. We called it differently, it was the same thing. Life as a young lawyer, particularly if you do not have family support, is difficult. With the churning in society, which is a very good thing, and with opportunities being available to classes of persons who did not have such opportunity before, we will throw up for some time young lawyers who will have to worry about earning from day one or very soon after joining the profession. At our time, we had this deviling where we were attached to a senior and you couldn't, walk beyond his shadow. Young lawyers may not have that kind of time anymore, but the work that you put in at the initial time, the time that you invest, that really is something that keeps you going. I will not summarize because times change, the mores of the time change, and how you operate changes. But you must inculcate the good values of your seniors. And with respect, I request all the seniors, as Justice Kirubakaran said, to take some young lawyers under your wings. Give them the values. Teach them the ropes. Let them follow you. And these days, it has become absolutely necessary to provide for some form of stipend because there's no certainty of income in the initial stages. I wish all of you all the best. God bless you. Thank you for having me here. May I take your leave because I've requested some officials to come and visit me and I'll be late.
May I request Honorable Justice T. Raja to come to the dais, please.
We would also like to honor the members of the MBA COVID Help Desk who worked tirelessly and attended all the distress calls, be at any time during the peak period of COVID-19. May I request Honorable Chief Justice to hand over the memento to Mr. Honorable Justice T. Raja to hand over the memento to Mr. P. Kumaran. Mrs. Hemalata R. Mrs. Ananda Gomati Murugeshan. May I request Justice Kribakaran to hand over the memento. Mrs. Y. Kavita. Mr. D. Srinivasan. Mr. S. Kartikai Balan. Mr. N. Ramaya. Mr. V. P. Raju. Mr. V. T. Balaji. Mr. R. Vivekanandar. Mr. Harsha Raj.
Thank you. Now may I request Senior Advocate Mr. P.R. Raman to deliver a vote of thanks.
On behalf of the Madras Bar Association Charitable and Welfare Trust, to begin with, I wish to thank the Honorable Chief Justice. Your Lordship did not hesitate a moment to accept our busy schedule. Your Lordship has also allowed this function to be organized with the physical presence of the other dignitaries and members of the profession apart from the beneficiaries, for which we express our gratitude. Your Lordship has graced us with words of wisdom which has opened our eyes, which we will not forget. Next, I'd like to thank Honorable Justice Kribakaran, not only on behalf of the MBA, but the entire community of lawyers. Without his drive and direction, this would not have been achieved by us. With single-minded devotion, Your Lordship has raised the awareness of bar members to do our charitable duties to fellow members. And by this, Your Lordship has also raised the level of kinship amongst the family of lawyers. And for this, we have to be eternally grateful. Further, we have to mention that Your Lordship, being instrumental in this endeavor, had chosen our body to also earn laurels. For the trust and confidence placed in us, we thank you. I must record that this very idea of providing two-wheelers to the deserving young lawyers is Your Lordship's copyright, which I am sure Your Lordship would not mind being infringed by many. I must thank Your Lordship, Honorable Justice M.M. Sundaresh, for not merely accepting to participate in this function, but also help silently to make this a grand success in these trying times. Your Lordship, Justice Sundaresh, has always been a friend to the bar members, and Your Lordship's help and participation is deeply appreciated. I may add that Your Lordship's youthful presence is a source of inspiration to all of us to take better care of our health in these times. I must now thank our learned friend and Advocate General of Tamil Nadu, Mr. Shanmugha Sundaram. The Advocate General is a trustee of the MBA Charitable and Welfare Trust, along with us, and a former president of the MBA, and he had also supported this venture right from the beginning. Mr. Shanmugha Sundaram has also given us inspiration to identify the deserving candidates and complete the process quickly, for which we are deeply grateful. I should next thank the donors who have selflessly contributed to the trust, and no words can do justice to the spontaneous acts of committing huge figures for the betterment of the community. I must hasten to add that they have now set a trend for a generation of lawyers to follow. Not that we don't wish for better times, but the fact is, in difficult periods, to raise a hand and give without any reservation is truly heartwarming. I thank the honorable judges who are present here and also those who are watching online. It gives us pleasure to acknowledge your participation, so also the learned senior advocates and bar members who are watching online. For those who are present in person, I thank you for taking this effort and in a lighter vein, also braving some risk. Towards the closing of the budget for this event, we had a pleasant surprise package of 3 sponsors, namely Mr. A.L. Somayaji, Senior Advocate, who agreed to sponsor the refreshments, Mr. M.S. Krishnan, Senior Advocate, who sponsored the costs of the stage arrangements, and Mr. A. Ramesh, Senior Advocate, who sponsored the mementos to the COVID help desk members and the backdrop to the proceedings that are being streamed live. We sincerely thank all 3 learned friends for their spontaneous gesture. A word of thanks is due to the earlier team of office bearers of the Madras Bar Association, led by Mr. A.R.L. Sundaresan, Senior Advocate, who had started the process of collection of the funds. Finally, I must, on behalf of the ad hoc committee, thank the Registrar General, the Registrar Administration, Registrar District Judiciary, the High Court's staff, as well as the MBA staff, and countless others who have helped organize this function with their usual efficiency and speed. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. With that, we come to the closing ceremony. May I request all to rise for the national anthem.